Ahmed, this is the 4th time you're late this quarter.
Professor Joseph, I'm
No question. Please go take your seat. You're already making the class late.
I will. Professor Joseph.
What now?
Do you have a pencil?
No.
Okay.
Alright class, so the first thing we're going to do is list out the definition of a derivative in limit notation. So this is known as limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h. And in this case, the function is e to the x, because that's what we're taking the derivative of. So let's plug in e to the x, which is going to have e to the x plus h minus e to the x all over h. And we're going to basically rewrite the e to the x plus h using our exponential rules as e to the x times e to the h minus e to the x all over h. And obviously the limit is in front. So at this point we're going to factor out e to the x from the numerator. So we're going to get e to the x times e to the h minus 1 all over h. And we're going to basically pull this e to the x and put it in the front. So we're going to have e to the x times the limit as h approaches 0 of e to the h minus 1 all over h. Now at this point we can't just plug in 0 and get a value. We're going to actually refer to a graph of this function. So Kevin, would you mind turning on the projector?
Yes, sir.
So this is the function that we just evaluated graphed. So as you can see, as the graph approaches 0, the y value is 1. So the answer to that limit is 1. So knowing that, we're going to refer back to our slides. And we're going to basically now actually formally take the derivative. So we're going to have e to the x times dx. But in this case, the dx is actually what we just evaluated. So this is going to be e to the x times f prime of 0. As you may know, f prime of 0 is actually 1. So if we multiply this by 1, we just get e to the x, which is the same exact function. So now you know that the derivative of e to the x is actually just e to the x. Are there any questions?
Do you understand this?
Yes.
Professor Joseph, I didn't really happen to understand the lesson today.
Just the proof or the actual derivative?
Basically everything.
Okay, well I have a class coming in right now, so I would recommend just going on Khan Academy and starting up the topic.
Okay.
Alright, have a good day, Ahmed.
You too.
I got a solution.
Hurt.
At 1 o'clock, I'll teach you how to pass. At 2 o'clock, we'll be leaving the class. Your parent functions might be a mess, but the easiest one is e to the x. E to the x. E to the x. I'm taking the derivative with respect to x. Rom, we're going to this class. Just watch out for that baseball bat. I may be hip, but I got something hipper. Rom, hit the baseball towards the big dipper. E to the x. E to the x. I'm taking the derivative with respect to x. Rom, don't put yourself to blame. The derivative of e to the x is just the same.
So that's how it works.
Yes, Ahmed.